Hey my friends, welcome back to AttractPassion. Today I have another short message for you. As yesterday we were talking about peace and how to create a state of being where we experience an inner peace so we can share it with the world. And today I want to talk with you about how to build a relationship with your soul so you can recognize your soul call, so you can follow your soul rather than following the mind, distracting with all the materialism, getting lost there and forgetting about who we truly are. And I want to remind you that there is nothing wrong with having material things, with buying things and so on. It's nothing against you, nothing against spirituality or whatever, as many people believe that it's wrong or whatever. Material things are great for expressing our joy or for using them as tools for expressing our inner joy. But we can't search for happiness within them, because we can only experience with them a short term of happiness, and every time we will want more of it. And there is no end to that searching and finding and searching and finding and searching and finding. So as soon as we find an inner joy, inner happiness, which can be found with connection with the soul, finding the soul call and following the soul call, then all the material things can be used as tools for expressing our inner joy, which is quite amazing. So, how to gain the connection with the soul and build a beautiful relationship? As today a solar eclipse is happening, and it's an important moment to set the pillars for the future, as we were talking yesterday about it, and sending the intentions for the future. The speed of manifestation can be increased right now. So it's truly important to know that our desires are coming from the soul and not from the mind. The difference is that when our desires are coming from the mind, even when we reach them, even when we manifest those things, nothing much truly changes in our lives. But when we reach the desires from the soul, we feel more fulfilled, we experience enlightenment, and we feel more awakened, like we would step onto the greater level of vibration where we would feel more alive and we would have more to give. So, as I want to talk today about building that connection with the soul, how to know when the soul is speaking to you and when your mind is saying what to do. When the mind is saying, usually it is saying you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to go there and so on. And if we pay attention to our emotional state while mind is saying something, usually we feel lazy, usually we feel bad, or we feel more like lower vibrational states. Sometimes we don't want to do something and mind is saying you need to do it. But when the soul is speaking, we feel joy, we feel more positive emotions, but we truly need to be aware of that emotional state, because so many people are just following their minds, not paying attention to their emotional state. And usually I'm saying to you that body is expressing itself through emotions. And the difference between feeling and emotion is that when we combine our thought with emotion, which is supporting a thought, we create a feeling. So feeling can be created when mind and soul are working together. And when we want to create a feeling which will be so powerful that it will be guiding us, it can only happen when we create a relationship with our soul. So how to do it? When we recognize a soul call, when we recognize a call, what our soul wants to do in this moment, you can always ask yourself, in this present moment, of course, mind is saying something through the thoughts, you need to go there, you need to do this. But soul is also saying something. If you pay close attention to your body, what your body truly wants to do right now. You, yourself, what you truly want to do right now. If you place your attention into your heart, let's say that this is the center of your inner intelligence. What you truly want to do right now, it will answer to you. And maybe it will not be equal to what your mind wants to do. But pay close attention to it and ask yourself, is it possible for you to do it right at this moment? If not, promise yourself, make a promise that you will do it later, but then truly do it. So you can build that relationship, because sometimes we have things that we need to finish, like paying bills or doing certain paperwork or whatever it is. It's understandable. But we should not ignore our soul call. So we need to create a relationship where we say to our soul, look, I will follow you, but right now I need to finish it and then we can do it together, whatever it is. But then truly do it. Don't distract yourself with something else, because there's many things we think we need to do. But there's only one thing we should truly do, and that is following our heart. So now is the time to truly build that relationship, because the world seems like it is getting crazier and crazier. More informations, more things, so much of negativity. It seems like that. So if we don't have a strong relationship with our soul, we can get so easily lost out there. But when we have a relationship with the soul, we will always have that inner guidance. We will know in which direction to move. So when we are sending the intention for the future, send them from the soul. Because when we're working from the soul, we are always in peace with ourselves, because we know that this is the right thing to do. We don't think, is this the right thing? We know that it is. So if you feel like you can't hear your soul yet, don't worry about it. Just meditate more often. Create a daily practice in the morning, in the afternoon, or whatever, whenever you prefer the most. Make a daily practice so you can increase your awareness or expand your awareness, so it can become more sensible to your inner calling. And sooner or later, you will start feeling the voice within you. It is not coming as a thought in the mind. It is coming more like a feeling. We need to recognize a feeling in the body. So this is it. Become more sensible to your inner informations, because your soul already knows what is best for you. In other words, you are the soul. But we got so lost in materialism that we forgot that we are the soul. So we are experiencing life as identities, having name, knowing things, stories, ideas, paradigms, whatever. And we are moving through life, searching ourselves, until we find out that we are bigger than life. We are bigger than what we can imagine. But we can't understand that through words. We can't understand that through our analytical perception. We need to feel it. We need to experience it. And feeling is knowing. That's why we say that. Feeling is knowing. When we feel it, we know it. And in order to feel it, we need to experience it. So build a relationship with your soul. Practice meditation, awareness. Place your attention into your heart and just breathe into your heart. You can do guided meditations. You can find many of them on my channel under the playlist guided meditations, or you can find many different meditations on YouTube or wherever you prefer the most. I prefer doing heart coherence meditation, and because it helps me to awaken my emotions, to raise my energy and to feel more connected with my true self. So this is it for today. I'm sending you love, power, and blessings. Have a beautiful day and see you soon. One love.